Conor, tell me a little bit about the school you're representing today.
We're representing St Monica's in Appleton, Roman Catholic Primary School. We started running a Gaelic football programme for them there this term. So they're all fairly new to the sport. Some of them currently play with our club Oisíns. And this is their first taste of Gaelic football, so we're hoping they all enjoy it.
What a glorious day down here at Broughton Park as well, and so many schools here.
It's fantastic, Martin, and such a great setup. We've attended a couple of these tournaments at club level, so to see so many schools playing our traditional sport here is fantastic. St Monica is very supportive. We have quite a few second generation kids in the school, and they were very open to the offer when it came to help out with some PE, and the kids have thoroughly enjoyed it so far.
And you've got a great group of children here today.
Oh, fantastic. We have 2 teams down in the Year 5 age group, which is great to see. And they've really puckered up quite a bit and, as I say, really enjoying it. So we're looking forward to today. We run a club in Warrington, Oisíns, and we train the kids from ages under 7 to under 11 every Wednesday from 6 to 7 throughout the summer. If anybody needs any information regarding that, you can get in touch with the club and reach out to me, and we'll get the kids down.
It's an absolute privilege to be here today. I'm delighted to see what's going on as well, and to hear about the plans as well that the GAA Lancashire have for the grounds here. We'll hopefully see within the next year some top class facilities. They're working hard, I know, with Manchester City Council and with Croke Park to get some investment in to upgrade the pitches here, so that'll be wonderful to see. What I've been hearing is it will mean that we'll have the best pitch in the country here in Manchester, and the opportunity to host teams from Ireland, from all across the UK here in Manchester will be a wonderful facility to have and an opportunity.
The trophies, the cups you were presenting was beautiful.
Yeah, we got support in the community from some of the local sponsors, and we'd just like to thank all the sponsors again, because without your help, events like this wouldn't happen. We've got
Sarah, my goodness, the atmosphere is electric here today.
Oh, Martin, it's incredible, isn't it? Like, the crowds are amazing. Wonderful to see so much support out here for the Gaelic Games. And yeah, really, they're really getting into it. There's certainly a lot of noise there in the background.
Feels like Croke Park here today.
It almost does. Yeah, well, certainly when you're seeing the standard of play on the pitch, you could think you were in Croke Park. Yeah, I'm very impressed.
What a special day for the children.
It is a really special day for the children, but most importantly, I think it's great to see them playing Gaelic, that the support that the game has here, and it continues to grow. I mean, that's the future of the game. You need to have people in young playing it. So to see so many people involved is just wonderful, yeah.
It's great to see Andy Burnham here supporting the games again this year.
No, really wonderful to see him here. I think he's really committed to supporting the GAA. He was here last year, of course, as well. He's a real interest in the game as well, I think. And wonderful to see him out with the hurl this time as well. They had him kicking a ball last year, but they had him testing his hurling skills. So apparently he was a cricket player. So there's some overlap in terms of the skills required.
Andy, you're becoming quite a dab hand at these Gaelic games.
I'm a regular now, and I tried the other one last year, and now a bit of hurling. So yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah, absolutely. What a lovely day here for the community. So many children here yesterday, and adults and families today.
Do they call it the luck of the Irish to get 2 days like this in consecutive years in Manchester? You're doing something right. Somebody's looking down on you and shining on these games. But it's fantastic, honestly. It's brilliant for us to host this, and it's why I'm here to show my support. It's a good distraction from me from Everton tomorrow. You know, we're a bit nervous, particularly without having the great Seamus Coleman in the team. But it's nice to be here and do something nice before all of that tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, I think you'll be okay tomorrow, but
so?
Yeah.
I hope so. But you know, it's a big one because obviously we've got such Irish connections at Everton, and my family came over from Ireland with some of the very earliest supporters of Everton Football Club, and it's all bound up with that. And in my life they've never not been out of the top division, so it's a nerve-wracking day ahead, but hopefully we'll pull through.
We know that you went across the sea since we last saw you, and you had quite a time over there for a weekend in Ireland.
We did, so that was last year with the Mayor of Liverpool, so the two cities went over together, because the northwest of England has such bonds, doesn't it, unbreakable bonds with Ireland, north and south, so it was brilliant to go over, and we got the full green carpet, which was fantastic of the Irish government to do that. But we can have a different relationship with Ireland here in the northwest than perhaps kind of Westminster does, and we can kind of, if you like, bring everybody a bit closer together. So Steve and I are really committed to building our relationship with Ireland.
Thank you so much for being here today and supporting the GAA Gaelic Games.
Well, I'll always be here, and I know there are plans here to develop the facilities, and I know there's investment potentially coming from the GAA in Ireland, from Croke Park. And I think that's a wonderful story, actually, that investment is coming over to improve facilities here in this community, but also to develop the game here, because as you can see, there's huge interest. And I'm fascinated as to how many players have come from Gaelic football to play for Manchester United and Everton, and it's a really rich history, and I think it will be brilliant to have a base for the sport right here in the heart of Manchester.
Ronan, tell me a little bit about your work here at the Lancashire GAA.
Yeah, so I'm a CDA, a Community Development Administrator for Lancashire GAA for the past year. So I would be going around coaching schools and then I suppose organising competitions for all the age groups throughout the county and trying to promote the game as best I can and start new initiatives within the county to, I suppose, get Gaelic football off the ground and hurling off the ground. We would have been in, I think it's 18 schools since last January, and nearly all those schools were here yesterday. So we had a big numbers here yesterday, 24 schools, or 24 teams from schools here yesterday, and it was huge numbers. So we've been there since January in schools, doing 4-week programs, doing taster sessions with schools, introducing the game to them, because most kids don't know what Gaelic football or hurling is. So you're trying to introduce the game to them, and it's just kind of getting a flair for the game. And then yesterday they got to play the sport, a lot of them for the very first time. So they kind of got a feel for the sport, and they all seem to really enjoy it. So get great reaction in schools as well, even though it's I suppose a sport alien to a lot of kids, but it sells well and the kids love it in school and they're really interested in it.
Ronan, I know next weekend is a big weekend for you and the Lancashire hurling team.
Yeah, huge weekend. Yeah, we're in the Lorimar Cup final against Monaghan next Saturday in Croke Park at 1 o'clock. So huge day, I suppose, for Lancashire GAA. We've been training fairly hard for the last few months and really looking forward to it. We had a kind of a we thought we might be knocked out last weekend, and we were 12 points down in our last game, came back.
Gemma, tell me a little bit. Here the sun is shining, the football is in full flow, and Patrick from Irish Community Care has joined us now, and you've been here as well with all your team all day, Patrick.
Yeah, it's great for Irish Community Care to be here, to be part of this as one of the chosen charities for the day. It's great to see so many young people ensuring that the Irish community is safeguarded for the next generation.
Great to see you, Patrick, and we'll go and enjoy the football now.
Thank you, Martin.
Once again, a very warm welcome to Broughton Park.
Last year,
just delighted how well it's gone so far.
When I started my role last August, trying to get into schools, we wouldn't have any contacts. We were kind of starting from scratch, trying to get into schools. So we would be, depending if somebody has a parent of a child, introduces to the school, talks to a teacher. There might be a teacher in the school that has played before, and trying to kind of get any little contact at all try then that's your kind of way into the school, and that's really how most of the schools came about, having Gaelic football and hurling in schools. So it's been good so far, and we've got good numbers. We've actually had to set up a waiting list in the last few weeks as well for schools, because we've that many schools wanting Gaelic football. So hopefully we can increase that. We've taken on a couple of part-time coaches as well, just in the background, to kind of help schools as well prepare for the Northern Games. So it's been going well. Yeah, we had schools from Liverpool, we had schools from Warrington, we had schools from North Manchester.